Archie Sonic, the gift that keeps on giving with its wide array of lore, characters, and world. Ever since its fateful inception during the 90s, it seems that the writers really did their best in expanding the world of Mobius in a variety of ways. One such case of this is none other than the character Monkey Khan. Born in the land of Leung West, we get to see this character, at his side of Mobius with the Dragon Kingdom, blossom into something wonderful with the help of only 2 writers. Ladies and gentlemen, strap your seatbelts, because we're going to be talking about the story of Monkey Khan. MK's history is a bit scattered when it comes to organization, but the early years were all responsible under the pen of Frank Strom. Now, I can already hear you asking, Streister, who is this Frank Strom guy, and what is he doing in my Sonic comic? Frank Strom was a writer at Archie Comics that was primarily responsible for introducing the world to the Dragon Kingdom, and its wide variety of characters. Additionally, he was also an illustrator for his own stories, and to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of his art, but maybe his stories will make up for his artistic skills. Monkey Khan's journey takes us back to issue number 86 of the Archie Sonic series, in which we are set back during the Great War. We can see a young Dr. Robotnik and Snively skiing behind the back of King Max, with a new breakthrough in cybernetics. All they're missing is a test subject, and that comes in the form of Monkey Khan, a short-tempered citizen in the outskirts of the Kingdom of Acorn, who gets captured by Robotnik. He proves to be a success, but his rebelliousness still seeps through Robotnik's control, and he's set free to mingle back into society. Of course, this would lead into the Freedom Fighters meeting up with Monkey Khan in issue 55, where before meeting the team, he had been imprisoned yet again. And he's soon freed. Sonic doesn't trust him since he's a literal cyborg with Robotnik tech written all over him. However, Monkey Khan takes one look at Sally and decides, you know what?
I'll be that monkey.
And it's up to Sonic and Antoine to go and save her. Honestly, one of the goofiest ways to introduce your new character to the cast is by making him horny. Thankfully, things would get better with issue 60 giving Sonic and Tails a new challenge to face. After landing in a village in the mountains, the duo meet Lee Moon and Lee Len. They tell the story of the mysterious Iron King and Queen, who has set a nearby mountain on fire. Sonic and Tails have to find the fan of fencing. The Iron Queen sends out a cybernetically controlled Khan to intercept Sonic and Tails. The duo quickly deduce the situation and free Monkey Khan from his curse. The trio head to the Iron Fortress, defeat the Iron King, and use the world's most comically large fan to take out the flames. The Strom Era feels like it's building up to something big, but never really getting to its climax. Monkey Khan comes off as such an underdeveloped character who's supposed to be treated as somewhat of a larger-than-life figure, but it looks like Strom's heart was more into the idea and not in the execution when it came to introducing this world. It may look vast, yet none of these characters go so far as a titular hero and villain. However, many years later, a new writer would take parts and pieces of the Dragon Kingdom and make something quite exciting. Ian Flynn is the second and final writer in the Monkey Khan saga. And truth be told, it's actually kinda awesome with what he does with Khan. After the recent destruction of the Eggman Empire, Dr. Eggman goes insane and is out of the picture during this arc, meaning Snively and the Iron Dominion are in charge this time. Monkey Khan warns the Freedom Fighters of the imminent danger, so it's a race to stop them from conquering Mobius. And it seems that Khan also wants to conquer something else too. Sonic and Monkey Khan head to New Megapolis and are immediately ambushed by the Jago clan and Espiel? Yeah, apparently the Shinobi clan was conquered by the Bride of Four Houses, so he's in on the fight. Just not on the hero side. While we've been focused on the high stakes, Flynn also takes some time into adding a bit more emotional depth to Monkey Khan by addressing his infamous temper, as we see him struggle with the loss of his kingdom due to Dr. Robotnik, believing that he has ultimately failed his people. But Sonic encourages Khan that he hasn't failed them yet, and they still need to continue the fight. Unfortunately, the fight in question gets Khan controlled by the Iron Queen's cybernetic magic, but with the help of a power ring, Monkey Khan is restored back to his former glory. It would only be a matter of time until the Iron Dominion would do a bit more trolling, this time taking control of Nicole, and using her control of the nanite rebuilt Mobotropolis against the heroes. With their combined effort, Sonic, Tails, Sally, and Monkey Khan escape Mobotropolis and head to Freedom HQ, and soon travel to save other kingdoms from the control of the Iron Dominion. This first half of the adventure aids in a bit of development with Khan, as he attempts to get over his anger and feeling as if he has failed his people. But through his perseverance, he shows that he can overcome his insecurities and risk his life trying to save Metropolis. However, it's time for him to face the unknown in the Journey to the East. The later half of the Iron Dominion saga does dwindle in quality with the Journey to the East storyline in Sonic Universe. The fact that a mainline story is seeping into the spin-off that was initially devoted to the sidecast is kinda dumb in my eyes. Journey to the East begins with Sonic and Co. meeting with the Gossamer's clan's leader to make peace with them. While they head on their way, Sally is contemplating her recent losses by not arresting Eggman and subsequently kicking off the Iron Dominion saga. But in the same way Khan was encouraged by Sonic, Khan does the same to Sally. Even though she's made some mistakes, that shouldn't deter her from finishing the fight against the Iron Queen. Other than that, the arc only focuses on visiting various locations to make peace with the different clans and liberate them from the control of the Iron Queen, and adding a bit of depth with Khan and Sally's relationship, which is admittedly written pretty well. We do get some fun moments such as the Destructics getting back lightning links, and even meeting with Espio and the Shinobi clan, whose leader is actually Espio's mom. Overall, Journey to the East does sprinkle in some great action and dialogue, but unfortunately feels quite exposition heavy for the most part. It does suck that the excursion doesn't use its time to explore more of Monkey Khan and the world around him, but it's time to shift focus back to the main book with the finale of the Iron Dominion saga. Okay, but what do you mean by this? Sonic the Hedgehog issues 211 and 212 conclude the saga with the team hopping into Metropolis to finish the Iron Queen and her crew forever. Monkey Khan announces to the clans that they're freed and disband from the Iron Queen, leaving the Dark Egg Legion. Leanda thinks it's a bright idea to revolt, and then,
Mods, crush the skull, thank you.
Meanwhile, the Iron King is proving quite difficult to topple, so they need the mystical fan of Feng Xing from issue 60. But nobody brought it, except Espio. With a single wave of the fan, the Iron King is defeated. As a last-ditch effort, the Queen uses the nanites in the city to turn into a giant dragon, but she's defeated by the Freedom Fighters, ending the Iron Dominion saga. 212 ends with Monkey Khan offering Sally a chance to rule alongside her, but she ultimately declines, as she wants to salvage the damage from her last breakup between Sonic. Monkey Khan respects her decision, and even later encourages Sally in issue 222. Overall, the closure of the Iron Dominion arc was a long but enjoyable storyline, and it was fun to see Khan slowly overcome his insecurities and even encourage Sally to not give up the fight. Unfortunately, that would be the last time Khan would interact with Sally, as she would soon be mechanized. While Khan was able to defeat her, she was on low power and needed a power ring to keep her alive. Khan sacrificed his crown ring and would be controlled by Eggman to fight against Snively and the Iron Queen. But he would switch sides and get controlled by the Iron Queen to fight against Mecha Sally once again. Monkey Khan is such an interesting character, from his early and frankly two-dimensional beginnings, to slowly overcoming his losses and fighting to liberate his country from the forces of the Iron Dominion. While there were some rough parts, it truly shows that sometimes you need someone else to pick up the pieces and expand on the world you initially set up. Monkey Khan is truly one of the best characters in Archie Sonic history. Well, thanks for watching the video. If you like seeing videos like this, then check out my channel. As usual, if you're interested in watching this content too, but even earlier, then join the Discord server where members are able to see this video a week before its public upload. Check out Stricer DX for more of the same content with live streams and art weekly. Anyways, hope to see you all in the next Stricer video.